Do you suspect that you or someone you care about is addicted? How can you tell the difference between addiction to alcohol and drinking too much? And what are the signs that you must look for? Hi, I'm Sanja Rozman. I'm a psychotherapist, a medical doctor, and author of 7 books on process addictions. On this channel, we discuss addiction and recovery, relationship problems, and trauma, helping you learn all you need to know about addictions. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. To be diagnosed with addiction, 2 of the following 11 symptoms must be present within 12 months. 2 or 3 symptoms indicate a mild problem. 4 to 5 symptoms indicate there's a moderate problem, and 6 or more symptoms indicate that there's severe addiction present. Since we're talking about process addictions, I will use the examples of behavior problems, not substance use. Let's start with our list. 1. Engaging in the behavior for longer than you want to. Just a couple of minutes so that I can check my profile on Facebook turns into 3 hours of working and polishing your profile while you know you should be walking the dog or doing work on your project. And it happens every time you start. Number 2. Wanting to cut down or stop the behavior, but not managing to. I'll start tomorrow, you say, wolfing down another piece of cake you know that you shouldn't take. And when tomorrow comes, the day to start will again be the next day. Or if you do start, there's a problem, some temptation, and in a couple of days, you break your promises again. Number 3. Spending a lot of time engaging in or recovering from the behavior. Pathological gamblers spend most of their time thinking about the game, trying to predict the lucky strike, trying to understand how the machine works, and then recovering, chasing losses, earning the money they have spent while gambling. Cravings and urges to engage in the behavior. For a sex addict, just walking along the street may be full of cues and triggers. There are provocatively dressed people. There are posters with advertisements and with exposed body parts. There are magazines everywhere. They are attracted to the visual cues and their imagination starts working. Craving is much more than just wanting something really bad. It's an unstoppable feeling that you must get that thing immediately or else you feel you might die. Number 5. Not managing to do what you should at work, school, or at home because of the behavior. Take typical adolescents who spend most of their time playing video games while they should be doing homework or hanging out with their friends or engaging in some hobby. If this behavior takes up most of their time, there will be consequences sooner or later. Their grades may drop, their social skills may not improve, and soon they may even find it difficult to leave the room. Number 6. Continuing to behave that way even if it causes problems in relationships. When sex addicts continue to watch pornography after entering a committed relationship, their partners will feel offended and betrayed. They will not understand why and will blame themselves for not being attractive enough. To avoid problems in the relationship, the addicts may start lying and concealing their behavior, thus creating new problems in the relationships that are based on mutual trust and communication. Number 7. Giving up important social, occupational and recreational activities because of the behavior. Love addicts may be manipulated by their narcissistic partners to stop pursuing important careers and stay at home to take care of them. Or if their partner drinks too much, they may stay away from social gatherings and other activities in fear that their partner may drink too much or embarrass themselves. Number 8. Behaving like that again and again, even if it puts you in danger. Sex addicts may be well aware that they risk contracting sexually transmitted diseases while having sex with strangers, but they often do not take protective measures. The risk and danger enhance their excitement, and often they behave in ways that are dangerous, humiliating, and against the law. Number 9. Continuing the behavior, even if you know that you have a physical or psychological problem that could have been caused or made worse by it. Love addicts stay with their abusive partners in spite of overt and covert abuse, because they believe that leaving them is the worst thing that could happen to them. Social workers and police officials often put themselves in danger to save the victims from their perpetrators, and are often disappointed when they find out that in a couple of days the victims return to their homes and give their perpetrators yet another chance. Number 10. Needing more and more of this behavior to get the same result. We call this increased tolerance. The behavior of sex addicts may progress from watching pornography to having real-time online sexual encounters with strangers to paying for sex. Addicts are always chasing the perfect addictive experience, always wanting more and more. 11. Development of withdrawal symptoms, which can be alleviated by repeating the behavior. Nausea, vomiting, shivering, trembling, chest pain, stomach pain. It is well known that stopping the alcohol or drugs consumption in an addict produces the withdrawal symptoms. Well, process addictions may have the same effect. I have had my love-addicted clients taken to ER with typical signs of heart attack, to find out later that there was nothing wrong with their heart. There's even a name for it, a broken heart syndrome, for people who experience severe physical reaction after breaking up. Addiction is a disease, and it doesn't happen overnight. If you found out that some of the symptoms refer to you, there may be time for some changes in your life. Get more information, and don't forget, you can get help. In our next video, we will explain what trauma is and how it is connected to addictions. If you learned something new today, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Also, be sure to check out my previous video about what love is. To learn more about my work, visit my websites or follow me on social media. Thank you.